disinfect.
Hi, you're watching Snowboard Review TV. Yesterday we went to the Apex Snowboards factory. They're a small Austrian brand run by two friends, Peter and Bernd. And the factory is in a small town called Hollersbach, which is between Kitzbühel and Kaprun in the Salzburger Land area of Austria. Now this factory is real small. It's run by the two of them, and they're the only two people that work there. So we checked out the factory, which is in the grounds, in the garages of Peter's family home. And they showed us around the factory, showed us some of the machines, and showed us some of the boards that they're releasing next season. And what was really interesting to see was how they customise all of their boards for their clients. So check out the article, hope you enjoy it, and definitely contact the guys if you're interested in a custom snowboard.
Hello, welcome at Apex Snowboards. Come in and I will show you our little factory. This is our area where we build our boards. All our machines, models, shapes, presses. Yeah.
Right, so we're in the Apex factory, and this is where Peter and Bernd assemble the cores. As you can see, this is one that's made. Very, very light, very, very thin. They're all custom profiled. So for each individual rider that comes in, they can say, well, I'm so much weight, I need a board that's this stiff, and you guys can pretty much customise that to exactly what they need, can't you?
We build them exactly like the customer wants. We grind it, we change the camber thickness. If it's stiffer or softer, we just make it thicker or thinner.
And this is what you start off with, so you have the ABS sidewalls there and the tip spaces, and then this is the core here. How do you go from these materials here to having something that's so perfectly shaped?
This is how it starts. We put two different wood materials together in different combinations for alpine freeride. Then we saw the wood car with the tapes.
Oh, okay, so those are the templates that you... Okay.
Templates for the length and shape we need. Then we put the ABS sidewall material
around the edges.
Around the edges.
Yeah.
And then we grind it.
Once we've got the profiled core and we've got the ABS edges and the tip spaces, the next point is putting in the inserts, which are these little things here. So this is the template that they used to cut with the bandsaw, and then you can see these holes here. Now the router fits nicely into the holes, and it means that they have a perfect insert pattern that gets cut into the core.
There is a customer who wants a wider.
Alright, so you can customise the starts as well.
It's also no problem.
Once we've got the core profile made and the inserts in there and the ABS around the edges, is that they cut the laminates to size. So this is fiberglass here, and then underneath we've got some carbon as well, and you guys use another template to do that. So there's no resin in here.
No. We put it on.
You put it on by hand.
By hand.
Is there
on each layer, on wood, base,
okay. Right.
Sandwich construction.
Before you put it in the press, you got to make the edges. Now, I've never seen this done before, and it's quite a cool little process.
It's really handcrafted nowadays.
So this is the edge bender here. It's just like a hand pump machine that bends it to the radius, and then jobs are good, and it's bent to the cassette. Once everything is sandwiched in the cassette, which you guys make yourselves, you make your own cassettes, which I think is quite a unique thing to be able to do, because talking to a lot of board manufacturers, they have to pay a lot of money to produce new shapes. You know, we're talking 4,000 or 5,000 euros just to build a new shape, whereas the flexibility that you have with the unique way that you make your cassettes means that you can make any shape that you want to make, pretty much. After we've laid everything up, it then goes into the press, which is what you've made this yourself, haven't you?
Yes.
And it's pneumatic, so air's pumped into it, and then it sandwiches it, and you also apply heat to it.
Yes.
And this...
We all have the different molds.
Okay.
And different cameras and nose heights for each length, freestyle or alpine or bottom spots.
Right. And this is completely flexible, so if you wanted to experiment with a new type of camber, then you could just make the new mold. And the metal cassette is flexible enough to...
it's flexible enough.
Okay. And how much pressure does this create on the board?
About 180 bar.
Okay, 180 bar of pressure. Wow. So that's why it needs to be made of solid iron. And then you also have heat applied to the epoxy as well, because that's how you're able to use.
It needs heat.
Yeah.
For the process.
Okay. And how much heat do you apply?
About 80 degrees.
About 80 degrees heat. Okay. And then how long does each board have to stay in the press for?
For about 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
With heat.
Yeah.
And then we keep it under pressure.
Yeah.
But without heat, so the board don't get concave or convex.
So one of the unique things about Apex compared to a lot of kind of small scale snowboard manufacturers is that they've got all the machines here to do all the finishing as well. So they can stone grind the bases, they can get the edges super sharp, which is quite unique for such a small company because they're really expensive machineries. So this is the base grinder for just taking off all the old epoxy and that kind of stuff.
Yes, it's for pre-grinding.
Okay.
To get off all the glue.
Yeah. And all the kind of stuff that would slow you down on the mountain. And then this machine here, this is for sharpening the edges and getting them razor sharp. Can you also adjust the bevel with this so you can apply a different angle on the edge?
We make exactly those angles which the customer wants.
Okay, so you can customise the edges as well. Oh, fantastic. And that would usually cost them quite a lot of money to go to a special snowboard servicer and say, hey, can you do this? But you can do it from
make the full service
okay.
from the production.
That's fantastic. And then this machine here, which is probably the most technical machine because it's got like a little computer and everything. This is the where you put the structure into the base, isn't it?
Yes, we stone grind all our boards and also individual how the customer wants them.
Oh, okay. So you can change the kind of pattern of the stone grind.
We change the structure. If they want a deeper structure for warmer snow, or not so deep, a fine structure for colder snow.